Alright, you guys, it's your boy K. First Black Super Saiyan to ever arrive on this planet. Yo, we back here with another video, baby. We gonna get into this shit. We gonna do this thing. Look, we got some news here. Now, this shit kind of scares me. On your left, in the top left hand corner, we got a beautiful woman here, animated. Top right corner, we got a beautiful woman here, Gal Gadot. Oh my god. In this left picture here, we have a dweeb right here, Kevin Feige, bruh. Kevin Feige, you've been slipping up in the MCU lately. That Ragnarok, that Guardians 1, that Guardians 2, that Doctor Strange was visually tight. But that movie wrecked me with that first scene of how he became a superhero, bruh. Doctor Strange became a superhero. That arrogant, snarky, butt-face asshole became the Sorcerer Supreme just because the idiot was driving like a dummy. He wasn't even drunk. He was over there looking at this video, driving on a winding road that's wet and slippery, and then he became the Sorcerer Supreme, bruh. If that's the case, bruh, I want to be Sorcerer Supreme, bruh. If it's that easy for me to become a superhero, Doctor Strange, you cool, but after seeing that shit, I hate you, bruh. But you know, the MCU still has good movies just like Cap Winter Soldier, bruh. Cap the First Avenger, Iron Man 1, Black Panther, Avengers 1. I kind of like Civil War, guys. I kind of like Civil War. But look, the movie, the best thing about the movie was the end fight scene. Tony and Cap's struggle between each other. For Cap is like, hey, I want to be a hero, but I want to patrol and do things my way. I don't want to have the government to tell me to go here, go here, go here, and dictate what I do and restrict me from helping people. So, Civil War, it was cool for me. That movie wasn't tight. It wasn't all that. It was cool. It was the inclusion of Spider-Man, that airport fight scene that wrecks that movie for me, bro. Yeah. Can I get in the video? No. It was that inclusion of the airport fight scene that's really terrible. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. Whenever I look at that scene, I'm like, these motherfuckers are sparring, bro. They're not even fighting. Like, what are they doing? Bro, you can go look at that fight. Vision's was the most OP member with Scarlet Witch, bro. Bruh, when they went to charge, you wanna know the first person Vision went after when they did the charge? When they all was right there and they charged? He went after Hawkeye first, bruh. This nigga went after Hawkeye first when he could have soloed that whole... Bruh, that airport fight scene is so stupid. Tony bringing in this little boy Spider-Man to this... The one time you want to include somebody new in the team, why didn't you do that at the end of Age of Ultron when Cap got all those new members such as Scarlet Witch, War Machine and shit, and you want to fucking bring Spider-Man in a time when the team's divided? Okay, Tony, that makes sense. That's smart. But look, let's get into this video. I just have to let y'all know what's up. Look, Marvel's Kevin Feige says Wonder Woman's success made him very happy. This shit is scary. What if he takes it for the wrong reason? Because Wonder Woman empowered women, but it empowered women to the point where it didn't need to do it so straightforward and just be all like and throw it in your face and just say, screw men, you ain't shit, yada yada yada. Nah, it did it hella subtle as fuck. That's why I like Wonder Woman. It empowers women, but it doesn't really bash the men too. Because Steve Trevor was a very powerful male character. The example of Steve Trevor being such a powerful male character and respectable. Two scenes. Bruh. In the scene where when Wonder Woman was so curious about men and everything, when her and Steve Trevor was on the ship. Steve Trevor could have took advantage of her. He could have tricked her. She probably knew, but you know, he could have tricked her, and he could have just smashed her. And I'm over here like, he could have took advantage of her, and he didn't. Respectable. The fact that when Wonder Woman led the No Man's Land charge, led the charge in the No Man's Land, bruh, Steve Trevor followed behind into battle. He said, "Come on, everybody, come on, hurry up." He followed behind. That's respect. And that's courage. That's him working up courage, like, hey, she's putting her life on the line for us. We need to get out there and we need to go help her, bruh. Wonder Woman could have handled all that shit by herself. She could have, to be honest. But they went and helped her just to help her. Because they knew she was the right person to follow behind. Wonder Woman was that real, bruh. Wonder Woman was that real. She was that real. Alright, let's get into this article, bruh. Let's go ahead and get into this article. Let's read this name, bruh. Let's read this, bruh. Jody, if you're watching, I know you either creaming in your pants or you either scared of this news. But hopefully it's for the best. Hopefully it's not for the worst. But based on what we seen, how Captain Marvel's being marketed, bruh, fuck, that shit's gonna take the message of empowering women the wrong way. Kevin Feige has said that there were more women-fronted superhero films in the work at Marvel Studios. Yes, we already know, motherfucker. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, Feige, 45, confirmed the female superheroes are a big part of the plan for Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Bruh, let me say this. Okay. Cool, you want to put women in the forefront, but bruh, I don't like no male majority cast, and I don't like no female majority cast. You don't see me running around hyping up Captain America just because he's a man. You don't see men doing that. You want to know why? Because we care about what Cap is as a hero, bruh. If you whack, you whack. We don't care. Don't give me a female superhero and hype her up, make her powerful, make her OP, and she's a whack-ass character, and she's only going to be tight just because of gender, bruh. Nah, that's like you giving me a scholarship, free money, just because I'm black, bruh. Now, you giving me the scholarship because you value me as a person, you think I'm not real, or you just giving me this just because of my skin color. If I wasn't black, I would have probably never got that scholarship, right? So, okay. So, cool. Look. Marvel has so many heroes, but I don't know why they doing this shit. This is stupid. You have fun. It's this simple, bruh. We have these guys do this for a living. They write movies, bruh. This should be light work for them. It's simple. You listen to this. You take 5 male heroes. You take 5 female heroes. Boom. Balance. 10 altogether. 5-5. Even. What you need to equally do for all of them, you write them all just as good, just as great as the other. You don't make someone weak just because of their gender. You do not depower and debunk somebody just because of their gender. They all get equal treatment, in my opinion, bro. Nobody gets sidelined. That's how I roll. Nobody gets sidelined. We're gonna equally move up. If we can't do that, then shit, we're gonna be far away from equality. If male characters getting sidelined, so does the female characters. If female characters getting sidelined, so does the men. And that's just real. That's just what I believe. With Ant-Man and the Wasp and now with Captain Marvel and many movies to be announced in the near future, I'm anxious for the first time where it's not a novelty that there's a female-led superhero movie, but it is a norm that Marvel Honcho said. Please don't say that. Please don't say Honcho. Don't say that shit Quavo always says. That shit make me mad. And there's less of a story, oh, look, a female hero, and it's more of a story of, oh, what's this about? Who's this character? I'm excited to see that, and I think we can get there, he added. We ain't even there, bruh. Did y'all see the headline for Captain Marvel? Let's go to the headline. Captain Marvel. The future is female. Hold up. Where's the headline at, bruh? Let's go to images. Hold up. There we go. You see that shit? The future is female. I don't like that shit, bruh. Y'all just hyping her up because of her gender, bruh. I don't like that shit. You better hype her up because she's a superhero and that she's a hero. freak that gender shit, bruh. At the end of the day, she need to be a superhero. She need to stand for something. That's just real. We ain't doing this gender, hyping up gender bullshit. You don't see us men hyping up Spider-Man just because he's a dude. No. If Spider-Man had a whack morals and whack convictions, we ain't writing for him as a superhero. It ain't because his gender, because he's a whack hero. That's just real. When asked why it took Marvel 10 years to produce a female-led superhero film because they had some sexist niggas up in that bitch. In all honest opinion, Black Widow should be getting the film before Captain Marvel. Brie Larson, this new chick, gets a film before Scarlett Johansson, who been putting in work, bruh. That don't make no sense at all. That don't make no sense. That's whack. Scarlett Johansson been putting in work in this universe, and y'all are going to sideline her for Captain Marvel? Y'all weak, bruh. Y'all could have dropped her movie in Phase 2. And that's just real. When asked why it took Marvel 10 years to produce a female-led superhero film, Feige said earlier studio bosses were scared and not confident whether women-centric films would be able to do well at the box office. Sexist. I think sexist and doubtful. I think there are a lot of reasons, not the last of which was fighting for many years the erroneous notion that audiences did not want to see a female-led hero film. Yeah, they don't know what the fuck we want to see. It's a 50-50 chance on what we want to see. You might as well put it out and see how we receive it. Because of a slew of films 15 years ago that didn't work, and my belief was always that they did not work because they were female-led stories. They didn't work because they were not particularly good movies, he said. Feige admitted that Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman gave Marvel the confidence to move forward with Brie Larson Captain Marvel. Boom! Feige has confirmed that Wonder Woman... Bruh! Oh, this is a direct response, bruh. Bruh, this is a direct response to Wonder Woman. I do this shit. People were saying, this ain't no direct response to Wonder Woman. They already had Captain Marvel in the works. Bruh, they didn't have no belief in it. Feige just said, after Wonder Woman came out, we have belief. Bruh. Shouts out to you, Gal Gadot. I mean, oh my gosh. Here you go, Gal. Here you go. Oh my gosh. And my belief was, the success of Wonder Woman made me very happy because, as I've said before in the new press, I'd much rather the question be, oh gosh, what did you think about that successful female-led hero that came out a few years ago? Rather than the question I used to get, which was, are you afraid that people don't want to see a female hero? Okay. Bruh, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna say this. Feige, if you doing this just to push some propaganda agenda, you better stop. Cause you pissed me off with Infinity War, bruh. Your movies as of late, especially the connectivity between your movies, that shit has been lacking. How in Guardians 1, Gamora is the last of her kind, but in Avengers Infinity War, she's not. Only half died. That makes no sense, Feige. That falls on you and your directors that you hired for not watching these movies, for not meeting up with each other, for not trying to watch out for these little details, bruh. Because we watch this stuff. Do they not know that people analyze these movies and they can really break down y'all movies and wreck the shit out of them? I'm going to tell y'all this. I've seen Infinity War 2 times in theaters, right? Ever since, I have not watched that. I haven't even bought it on Blu-ray because that rewatch value, that shit is trash. That has no rewatch value. That shit is so mind-numbing and it's like irritating to watch. It's just mind-numbing and it's irritating, and every time I look at that movie, I'm like, this is so stupid compared to other Marvel movies. Shit is stupid. I put Avengers 1 over this bullshit. This fucking stupid ass movie. The connectivity between past movies is so whack, bruh. It debunked Rocket Raccoon from Guardians 2, bruh. Rocket Raccoon had to learn that he had to put his BS aside and for once listen. Why in Avengers Infinity War he's gonna disrespect Quill in front of Thor, his captain, in front of this random individual on a ship? How is he going to leave the crew and go off randomly by himself to some other planet with some other guy? Rocket was scared and he was some curious a-hole. He was being an a-hole and he was clearly scared of Thanos, bruh. And that's just real. Because Rocket had no reason to go. He had no reason to go. If Thor didn't know how to fly a ship, bruh. All those 1,500 years of Thor living on an alien planet where they had ships, bruh, you is trash, or you is trash as a character. Thor, Infinity War debunked Thor Ragnarok. Why in Thor Ragnarok when the message was, yo, Thor, you don't need a hammer to do this, and that? His dad told him you don't need a hammer, the power's within you. You want to know what he did in Infinity War? He wanted to chase after a hammer. That shit is stupid. There's more stuff you can write about Infinity War. The movie was a C film. This shit was average. When I read that comic, The Infinity Gauntlet, and I looked at that movie, I was like, I'm disappointed in this shit. What the fuck is this? Iron Man over here making Thanos bleed, but Hulk can't make Thanos bleed. Iron Man beating up Hulk with the Hulk Buster, but what the Bruh, the MCU is, if people are not noticing this and they're just, if you're just not, bruh, you can go on, this is facts. You can go on Twitter and Instagram right now. I can bet you'll see no memes, no tweets debunking this movie, bruh. And you go into those comment sections, you will see people still defending that BS. When it's clear BS, bruh. Man, these fans whack, bruh. And the people who support the Russo brothers, who are out here having to explain their movie, when the stuff that should have been conveyed in the movie and they have to explain it, you are either slow, because this movie is not hard to understand. This movie was a simple movie, bruh. This was not no poetic movie with a huge meaning behind it. Shit, the movie's fucking meaning was fucking sacrifices and shit. Like, people over asking them questions and stuff, and they explaining everything that should have been explained by the movie, bruh. Or even the second movie. They're explaining stuff that your second movie or your first movie should be explaining. Like, I understand if people didn't understand, I don't know, it has to be for something that the movie couldn't explain, and directors, you really had to ask the directors to explain it. That was kind of questions. But look, we going to the video there. Shouts out to Wonder Woman, bruh, for inspiring Captain Marvel. It is proven that Wonder Woman, Feige just said it, bruh. Yo, we going to this video there. Jody, if you watching this shit, bruh, just know Wonder Woman inspired Captain Marvel, bruh. You should be leaking, Jody. Jody, you better be leaking, bruh. If you're not leaking right now while you watching this, Jody, if you're not leaking, bruh, Bruh. X-Files, my nigga. If you watching, bruh. If you watching X-Files, just know. Captain Marvel, that Wonder Woman boosted her confidence, bruh. Just know. I'm just saying, I love you, X-Files. I love you, X-Files. I love you, Isis X. I love you, man. But, I just had to let you know, bruh. Hey. Look, we going to this video there. It's your boy K. First Black Super Saiyan to arrive on this planet. You guys have a very good day. Go express some peace, love, and positivity. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. You have a very good day. Hold up. Let me do my thing. Hold up. Wait, I want to make this special. I gotta make this special for you guys. First Black Super Saiyan status. Deuces.